Hey, check this out. Welcome to the second episode. I'm in southwest London, Brixton, as you can see there. I'm going to be asking the neighbors today, the people in the community, what makes this place so unique and special. Not only that, I'm going to show you a few landmarks in the area before we start. So come on, don't go, stay with me, come on. Check this out, you'll find the mural paying homage to a local artist, David Bowie. It is said he lived here in Brixton. You'll find Electric Avenue, the first avenue to be lit by electricity in Brixton. In Brixton, you got the Ritzy on a historic building right there. It's a theater or a cinema, as they say in other countries.
I understand that the area is becoming quite gentrified, but I do agree that some of the Caribbean community is still lingering here. I think it's like a very unique place, and you can tell that, there is a lot of cultures coming in, and I like how they are coinciding together. It's really nice to see different cultures sort of working with one space, and it reflects upon, the street art and the food here as well. What about you?
Yes, I guess I like the fact that it's quite complex, and it seems like there's a bunch of different people from a bunch of different places, and it's not quite as formal as the rest of London feels. As a Latin person, I feel kind of home here in a way, and yeah, that's it. Even though it's been gentrified, you can still find some cheap pints around here. So it's quite nice to have a walk around and look at the stores and just enjoy a beautiful sunny day like today.
Well, I've been living in Brixton just a few months, but I think what's great about Brixton is that it's a colorful neighborhood full of people from different nationalities. So it's really London in its really nature, right? So that's great about it.
Personally, for me, there's also a fantastic music scene here. There's always great people playing music, such different types of venues, a great history of music. David Bowie was from Brixton, and it's known for being a hub of definitely good culture in London.
Unique. Brixton's one of the most unique, special places in the world. There's nothing like Brixton, nowhere like Brixton in the world. The culture, the history, the whole special vibe. You gotta come here for the vibe, just to know the vibe we got here. And also everyone's together. You don't see no one like that in the world. So everyone's together.
Okay, well, it is unique and special. There's no two ways about it. It's changed hugely in the more than 40 years that I've known it, and it's become much more calm and settled in many ways. It's always busy, which is nice, and you can feel really safe in Brixton because there are always people about. It's a place to come and eat. You've got all this fantastic food stuff going on. The sad things are that all the little places that I used to shop have gone, and all the little cheap places are gone. I suppose it's more mixed. It was Afro-Caribbean, and it was very vibrant because of that, and that's very much changed, so it's different. We've got a theatre now, which is yet I feel to get going. We've got the wonderful mural still, very important murals, been here for decades. And with all the changes, they've managed to keep some of the lovely old buildings as well.
Bars, isn't it? This is the latest craze, so to speak, but positive. It is positive, but it might not be positive for everyone. But that's just balance in itself, isn't it, bro? Do you know what I mean? Yes, it's more expensive than it was 20 years ago, but everywhere is more expensive, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a foodie, alright, and I absolutely love the fact that I've got every single cuisine, from Pasta pretty much just on my doorstep. Way sport for choice, yeah. Way sport for choice. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Brixton's always been gentrified. Okay, look at the houses that are around, So yeah, it's always kind of been that way, and it was only because of after the Second World War, when Brixton got heavily bombed, and all the gentry kind of moved out then, and then obviously left that big vacuum for my my grandmother and my granddad's generation who came over on the Windrush. They were part of the Windrush generation, effectively. So that's what created like Brixton as we know it now. That Caribbean kind of historical Brixton. But prior to that, it was actually very gentrified. Yeah, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? So it's almost kind of gone 360, you know?
I like to Brixton because all the people is like a family, is like all together, all the people is close with you. When you need some help, everybody can help you. So I like this place because I see the guys every day and it's like a family, you know, you see all the times when you need help, somebody help you. I like that.
I'm not a divisive character, number one. I don't see the challenges because look, you see the demographics. Everyone's here. Yeah, there's little pockets of, you know, people might keep themselves, but we're all here together. Do you know what I mean? We're all here together, so we are. And I mean, look at the place. It's absolutely teeming. Look, it's buzzing with energy, life. So, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. It is a good thing on a whole for me.
It's a little bit expensive if you live around here because you have all the stores, all the place, you have everything. So yeah, it's a little bit.
Brixton is unique and special because it is the melting pot. This is where everybody comes out. So, I mean, like, before lockdown, we're talking everybody from anybody that could come down here, they would be here, right? Like, from any area. It doesn't matter if it was north, east, or west, they would always come down to south, especially to Brixton, because melting pot, this is where it's at. Lots of culture out here.
I think Brixton is known for being exceptionally like multicultural, so being in this space, there's like always so much to do and like so many places to explore, so many new cuisines. I mean, the further down you go, like clubs, like hootenannies, like so inclusive. I think it's a really lovely place of South London, and I think it's been really misconstrued over the last couple of years. I know when I moved here for uni, I was really afraid. I was so scared. Like, you know, you hear all these terrible things about Brixton, and not once have I ever been in an altercation. I feel like safe. It's a really lovely space to be in. But I do think it's become so gentrified, like increasingly. So I don't think people locally get enough space to kind of push themselves out there because there's so many white, like middle class, upper class people coming in. But I still think it's a beautiful space to thrive. That's my opinion.
It's like you don't really see the community as much as it used to be. Yeah, it's kind of changed. But I suppose everything changes. You got to adapt with time, you know. And some of them are cool.
Challenges that Brixtonians are facing 2022.
Oh man, challenges is basically the changes. The roads closures, you can't drive everywhere you want to go. They're bringing out things overnight without even consulting us. We ain't got no real power. It's not even really our decisions, it's just their decisions, is what they're doing for whatever reasons. But I think it's because you look around these beautiful Georgian, Victorian houses. They obviously want it back now, which they gave to us in the 60s, 50s when there was, you know, time when it wasn't as affluent. But the area's always been affluent because it's got Electric Avenue. That's the first place to be lit by electricity. And it's got one of the oldest department stores, Morley. And there's a lot of beautiful houses here, so it is an affluent area, but they just want it back because it's local to everything. And now, they're just kind of pushing us out, edging us out. There's not much of us left, you know? And for those that are, you just have to adapt if you still want to be here.
Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Comment down below if you've ever been to Brixton. Okay.